Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you guys so much for joining me on another live. If you guys missed it earlier, I did Cancer and Mighty Leo. So if you didn't get a chance to check out those readings, please do so after checking out this live. We got a good one today. By popular demand, I'm back doing mini reads. So I hope you guys are ready to get your mini reads today. It is going to be 22.22 per question. So if you're interested in getting a mini read, you can find the link to book at the description box below. Keep in mind, we are not doing any questions in the chat unless you are a Soul Tribe member. Yes, if you are a Soul Tribe member, meaning a member of the channel, you do get a chance to ask any yes or no question. Yes, so if you are a member of the channel, you get to ask any yes or no question tonight. It will occur during our mini read portion of the reading. So you do have to hold tight, Soul Tribe, until we get to that portion of the reading. And when I'm ready for your question, Soul Tribe, I will say, okay, Soul Tribe, give me your yes or no question. And you guys will just drop it in the chat. But if you are not a member of the Soul Tribe, please, please, please know your questions will not get answered. You will have to book a personal reading with me. If you are not a member yet, but you are interested in becoming a member, it is $9.99 per month. And the link down to join is that join button you see right there, or you can click on the link that I put in the live chat. But back to our mini read portion. The way it works is you click on the link to book. Once you book the reading, all you have to do is check your email. And then from there, when you check your email, you get a confirmation message. The confirmation message will include a link to submit the actual questions you submit. So that means you are to not submit any questions on the live. Okay. I get that mistake all the time. Unfortunately, some of you guys kind of forget to, remember that important piece. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you're going to click on the link. I just dropped it in the chat right now. So if you're interested in booking, you're going to click on that link. It'll direct you to my website. That's how you pay. Then you must check your email to submit the question. Now, the reason why I do it that way is because I have many different payment methods. I know that some of you guys have a little bit of trouble with super chats. So this gives all of you guys an opportunity to pay with credit card, PayPal, Cash App, Afterpay. I have it all. Okay. International payment methods on my website. I have so many different ways you guys can pay. So it just makes it a lot easier for my clients that way. And you know, my readings are very detailed. So it's not like a lot of other readers where they just kind of give you one card or very little information. Your girl goes in. So don't miss it on this opportunity to be able to get your reading. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to waste any time, but do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so these messages could or could not resonate with you. And I kindly ask that you guys hit the like button if you're enjoying the content at any point of the reading. It is an energy exchange and it's good karma, right? To show your support. It's a good way to contribute to the channel by saying thank you, Mika, for what you do. And it's free. So all you got to do is click the like button, and it's also an energy exchange. So thank you guys for those that click the like button in advance. I really, really appreciate you. And we're going to start with Aries. Any Aries in the room? So we're going all the way to Aries and Pisces, your person's secret thoughts. Your person's secret thoughts and intentions. I'm going to use a couple of oracle cards, guys, and then we'll clarify with tarot. This can be someone that you are currently connected to or disconnected from. It's whoever energetically you still have a strong tie to, okay? So keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Alexandra's in the building. Shanisha's in the building. T Rose, our amazing mod, is here. She's an amazing fiery Aries. And your girl Mika is an Aries moon. So let's see what we got, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Aries is currently connected to in love and romance, secret thoughts of Aries. 3 words. I want you. Ooh, okay. They ain't playing about you, Aries. Whoever this person, I want you. I don't want nobody else. I want you, Aries. I'm getting someone that is very turned on by you. I'm getting someone that has a lot of passion. They're very sure about you. They're very sure about who you are, what you're about, and what they want in this relationship with you. They are not playing around with you. All right, so let's get some more. Yeah, honestly, they want you. And this person says, I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. They're going to try to be honest with you because they want you. Because they want you, boo. They not playing about you, Aries. Who is this? Oh, man. Spirit, tell me about this person. They say they want Aries. We have the Judgment in the reverse. We have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. And we have the King of Swords in the reverse. This person is someone you're very familiar with. They want to say, I'm sorry that I've mishandled you, misjudged the situation. I wasn't seeing things clearly of how significant you were in my life. You bring me a lot of happiness and joy. They kind of played themselves. Yeah, I'm getting someone that they are definitely feeling like they played themselves. By being in and out of your life, this is somebody that you can have some type of in and out connection. They thought that there was this pre-understanding. They thought no matter if they leave, you should know they always want you. They just needed a break. They always wanted to hold on to you with the 4 of Pentacles. It never felt like someone that wanted to let you go. This feels like somebody that just needed a break. Why am I getting they needed a break, Spirit? Because they needed more time to figure out what they wanted. They weren't sure about you before. Like they weren't sure if they wanted to take this relationship to the next level. So in the past, they weren't being very honest with you about that. But now they want to let you know they figured it out and they really do want you. But now it seems as if you have this guard up because they were moving too slow. This feels like someone that was taking too long. Yeah, to get to this. 10 of Pentacles. I think you're frustrated in this person, Aries, because you felt like you were being strung along. You felt like this person was playing games with you. But they actually do want to take action towards you. Why now? Again, Four of Pentacles. You are worth the investment. You're worth it. This is beautiful energy. Yeah, they want to stop their toxic ways. Remember those lies, the deceit, the deception? I'm definitely getting someone saying, please trust me. Please trust me, Aries. I want to stop this. Please. I want to end my old ways, but I'm scared. But I want to end my old ways. So it's going to be up to you. How does Aries feel about this person? This will tell you if this is your reading. One card. Yeah, you're ghosting this person. With the Hermit in reverse, you're gone. A lot of you guys abandon this person, or if this person will reach out, you will keep them blocked. And you're going to stand on business about this, Aries. You're not interested in going back and forth or trying to let this person come back into your space. I think what you've seen is what you've seen. What you know is what you know. You're definitely not in a space of wanting to give this person second and third and fourth and fifth chances. You know, I'm getting you've given this person multiple opportunities to get it right. And now it's like, yeah, it's not worth the risk to you anymore. It's not worth the risk. They've done a number on you. And so it's fair to say, I got to move on from this. Absolutely. Your person could be Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus. Could be anybody. But now they decide they want you. And T Rose says, yep, gone with the wind. Gone, baby, gone. I know that's right. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. It looks as if this is a situation in which they have now decided you are the one they want, but it kind of feels like someone that just now decides this. And that's so unfortunate. I guess it's a lot of immaturity on their behalf. They weren't taking it seriously from the beginning. And so now here they go. It is what it is. We got Taurus next. Big shout out to our amazing mod, T Rose, holding it down. Thank you so much, T Rose, for modding this evening. And thank you all to our amazing Soul Tribe members for contributing to the channel. Hold tight, Soul Tribe, if you would like to get your free reading, because as you guys know, with those free readings, you got to be on the live. Okay, you got to be on the live. And I definitely do want to give a special shout out to those that are purchasing mini reads. So again, if you're just now joining the live, we are doing mini reads. It's backed by popular demand. This is the best deal I have on my website. So if you would like to book a reading, this is the time. All right, we're going to go ahead and keep rolling. We got Taurus next. Is there any Tauruses in the building? Any Tauruses? Taurus, Taurus. T Rose is a Taurus moon. All right, let's roll, Taurus. Let's see what we got. Tina's here. Tina's a Taurus. All right. All my amazing Tauruses out there, be sure you guys check out your Taurus reading. I did that the other day, so check it out. It was a great read. You're welcome, Shanisha. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is this person that's connected to Taurus and loves secret thoughts of Taurus at this time? This person thinks, man, I wish I could share my good news with you. Mm, They got a lot of stuff going on in their energy, and it feels like you guys are currently in no contact, and they want to share with you some things. Some things that may um maybe brag worthy. You see that? They want to share this, whatever this is. It says brag. I can't wait to tell you the amazing things that happened to me. You see that? It's like I'm psychic or something. So I wish I can share my good news with you and brag. I wish I can I can't wait to tell you the amazing things that happened to me. Okay, so let's see what this is. Let's see what they're trying to get to you. Let's see what this bragging energy is. What is this bragging energy? Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. We also have the Strength card. And we also have the Justice in the reverse. Okay. This person wants to brag about how well they're doing. I'm getting this person has gotten to a status in their finances, their career, where they want to tell you a little bit about that. This person could have had some type of raise or increase in their finances recently. And they want to do things to make things right. I'm getting an energy of this person really having a lot of passion for you still. And in their space, they feel like this is the perfect way to be the peace offering that you need. Yeah. Just look at all these pentacles. They may have a gift for you, or they may want to take you on a date. They just may have more to offer than they have in the past. And it may not be like they became a millionaire overnight. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they're doing so much better now. But you're definitely pissed off with them. Why the Queen of Swords? Because they took too long to give you this offer. This is probably the offer they know that you were looking for. Being a fair contributor in the relationship. That's what you're honestly waiting for. And this person knows they did you wrong in the past. They want to do you right now. That's the energy now. But you feel like this person took too long. So I want to see, how do you feel about this person coming back? Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Ace of Swords. You feel like you'll have way more peace and tranquility guarding yourself from this person because you have a hard time trusting what this person is going to say. Yeah, you don't really believe this. Like, there's a part of you that has, I guess, look at this person in now a negative light. You don't look at them as very in a very positive light. So going back towards them makes you feel like you can't get really a lot of peace when it comes to love. But that's the good news. This person wants to tell you, hey, I have a little bit more to bring to the table now. Yeah. You're trying to recover from this person, possibly because of finances. I think some of you Tauruses has tried to help this person out. Some of you guys may have tried to support this person in some type of way. And now they're like, hey, guess what, Taurus, I'm doing better now. I can finally like show up for you. I don't know if you're interested though. It doesn't seem that way. Your person could be a Leo. I got Libra. I have Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Aquarius and Gemini. All right. That's the energy there. That's what we got going on. Next, we got Gemini. Let me know if it resonates. Any Geminis in the room? Gemini. Big shout out to NYGreek who purchased a mini read. So just so you know, NYGreek, you're on the list. So we got you down. And if anyone else would like a mini reading, the link is down in the description box below. Gemini, Gemini. And don't forget, y'all, to like the video. Show your girl some love. No Geminis in the room? Where the Geminis at? Come on, Geminis. All right. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm messing up. Let me get my oracles. I forgot what reading I'm doing. We're doing oracles first. It's kind of crazy as a reader when you're trying to read with so many different decks. It's like, okay, hold on. I'm trying to stay consistent here with the order of the decks. And I got a little tied up. So my bad, my bad. Sorry about that, Gemini, but we're going to get it right now. Okay, RMS is here. Hey. Core, hey, is here. 1998. Nancy's here. Hey, boo. Good to see you. All right, Geminis, let's do this. All right, the person that you're connected to in love and romance, their secret thoughts. It jumped out real quick. And what they are secretly thinking is, I regret lying to you. Hmm. A little bit of guilt here. This person feels bad lying to you, not being honest with you about something. Give me some more on this, Spirit. We have health. I'm going to be part of your health and wellness journey. So they want to heal this relationship. They know that the lies they told has taken a toll on your mental health. I think a lot of you guys were very mentally abused and manipulated by this person, and it caused a lot of confusion for you. And a lot of you guys may have experienced a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain. It just hurts you deeply. That's what I'm getting. And this person knows like they shouldn't have done this because it's causing you to think differently about them. Give me some more on regret lying to you. What did this person lie to Gemini about? Okay, we have the Lovers in the reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Hmm. They regret not fully investing in this. I think this person was trying their best to get what they can get out of the relationship and may have felt like for you that you were taken advantage of and granted. And ever since you may have pulled back because of the pain that this person has caused you, this person is now feeling in lack and emotionally unfulfilled. Some of them, their money or their stability has taken a toll since you've been gone, and they want to talk to you. And what they want to say is that they understand your worth, your value, what you brought to the table. It now means more than what they have taken for granted in the past. And they want to undo this toxic trait of the lies. Remember, I talked a little bit about the mental abuse. So they may have possibly given you a lot of false promises, a lot of hopes, with no intention of really building things long term because they were trying to protect themselves from getting hurt. I think this person had a big issue with dating other people. They weren't fully invested in just you and this relationship. I feel like this is somebody that may have given you the impression they just wanted you. They just wanted this. They didn't want anyone else. But the truth of the matter is they were never really the commitment type. They were scared to fully commit and they lied to you and told you that they would. And this led to a lot of fights and arguments because this person's going around, giving their love and their attention and love to other people and giving you breadcrumbs. But yet they say they want this relationship. So now because they're in this Five of Cups energy to the death in the reverse, they regret, how this thing panned out. And they're realizing that you're hurt. And they want to try to revive this. What does this person want from Gemini? Because I'm getting like this person could have taken you for granted. But what do they want this time from Gemini? Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Judgment in reverse. They want you to rethink leaving them. They want you to come back and show them that love and compassion. They miss your love and your compassion. Give them another chance. That's what this person would say. How does Gemini feel about this person? Four of Swords in the reverse and Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You're trying to get over this. You're working tirelessly to move on and try not to think about this, but it does take a mental toll on you. Like I say, it's like mentally affecting your health. And this person knows like they can't get the best of you. I think a lot of you guys are ready to move forward and date other people. With the Fool to the Two of Wands, you're ready to get out there and see what else is out there. Some of you guys are actively dating or seeing other people. And this is this is definitely someone saying, I regret what I've done to you, Gemini. Please forgive me. Your person could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a lot of water sign energy. I also got Gemini here, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Sag, and Libra. Could be anybody. That's the main energy though. All right, we're rolling. Next, we've got Cancer. Cancerians, where you at? Don't forget, guys, to hit the like button. And for those that don't know, today we are doing mini reads. We'll be doing that after Pisces. You don't have to be present for the reading, but please, y'all, hit the like button to show your support. Please, please. Nancy says, I'm focusing on my self-care now. Mika, taking a break from dating. Yeah, I can definitely see that too. Some of you guys are thinking about like just moving on because the Two of Wands is like, see what else is out there. But it's baby steps, which I understand. Baby steps is always the way. Take your time. All right, Cancerians, we just did your reading today. I hope you guys had a chance to check it out. If you have not checked out your reading today, please do so after this live. It was a great detailed reading. I think a lot of people got a lot from it. And let me know if it resonates. I always love hearing feedback from you guys. So that way I can really improve my craft and kind of know how to tap more closer into your storyline. All right, let's do this. Cancerians are next. Happy birthday to Cancers, by the way, too. My gosh, like, can y'all believe it's already July? It's already July, guys. And tomorrow is the 4th of July. We're already like halfway through the year. That throws me off because it's like we just did New Year's, didn't we? I'm like, what in the heck is going on? It just kind of like hit me today, like, oh my gosh, it's July already, and we're already halfway through 2025. That is really crazy to me, but it is what it is. Okay, y'all, let's get to the Cancer read. Oh, it was your birthday yesterday, Lunar. That's right. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you did something really fun for your birthday. And let's see, my son's birthday and my mom's birthday is next week. They're both Cancerians. So happy birthday to all the Cancerians celebrating their birthday very, very soon. Nice, nice. I know, right, T Rose? Look, it's like I'm already look, have you guys went into the store and started seeing these people put out the autumn stuff? It's like, dang, we just started summer, I thought. And some of these stores are already putting Halloween stuff out, putting autumn stuff out. They're already like making the transition to make these sales for autumn. Next, you're gonna see the boots coming out, and it's still 1,000 degrees outside. I'm like, nah now. But I love fall, I love spring. I hate winter, and summer is eh. I just don't really like the cold, extreme cold, and I don't like the extreme hot. I like it when it's nice in between. You're very welcome, boo. You're welcome. Oh man. All right, Cancerian. Let's do this. Let's do this. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what exactly. Skeleton decorations out. I seen Halloween mats for your front door. I'm like, dang, am I late? It seems like every year, earlier and earlier, these businesses, these major retailers are putting out all this stuff so early. And it's like, exactly, me. It's like, what is going on? Y'all gonna bring out the sweaters, the boots, and it's like, dang, we just celebrated summer. Oh man. But I will be glad when the weather shifts and it gets a little cooler. It actually is nice when it gets a little cooler because for those that don't know, I'm in Mississippi and it's so hot here. So hot. So I love it when it's a lot cooler outside. All right, let's do this. Oh, girl, yes. T Rose said, I'm scared to go to Home Goods. Like, just take my money. Girl, what you say? I love to decorate too, so it's bad. It gets real bad. I have to discipline myself and put myself on a strict budget because it can get real bad for me too. All right, y'all, let's get to it. Let's see what we got for Cancerians. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Cancer energetically in love and romance. What is this person's secret thoughts of Cancer? This person is thinking, you know what? I just don't react when people mention you. And if you watch the Cancer read, it's like this person goes around and puts on the front that they're okay, they're cool, they're calm, collective. And I'm getting that energy here. Like they pretend like they don't care, but they really do think a lot about you. They don't want you to know that. They don't want other people to know that. They want to continue to pretend like it's all good. Okay. And so they're tricking you and tricking other people. It says trick. I have ill intentions and maybe planning on deceiving you. And I feel that's something you need to know, Cancer. If this person were to come back, I don't think they have the best intentions, but they are plotting. I want to look at that. Let's see. What is this energy spirit of this person? What is this trick energy? What are they not? What are they keeping hidden from Cancer? Three of Wands in the reverse. Five of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I think this person's getting tired of waiting on you. They have such a big ego, I feel, that says, if Cancer really wants me, they're going to come get me. So the trick is that they're trying to pretend like they don't care, but the truth is they do. They just want to give you the persona they don't. So it almost like this is kind of like that reverse psychology trick that your person's trying to put out. And the reason why they're doing that is because they want to get a reaction out of you. They don't go around telling people that they feel this way because they don't want to look like a fool if you reject them. Remember, I said this person has a big ego. So with this Three of Wands in reverse, they have like taken the time to outweigh the pros and cons, the benefits of playing this game with you. And it looks like it's going to end very badly for this person. They're not going to get what they want. Yeah, they're going to feel like they should have taken action if you don't respond or don't fall for this. I think one of the biggest issues with this person is they never really plan to stay long term. This is somebody that just kind of wanted to benefit financially or some type of security out of this relationship. And because they couldn't get the benefits of being with you, that's where they regret. It's not like someone that regrets not having you in their energy because they love you. This is someone I feel like is playing games because they want to benefit out of being, yeah, there it is. That's what I'm getting. Four of Pentacles. It's all pentacles. Like this is like an investment. This is, you are someone they want to keep in their life because they need what you have to offer. I want to see how you feel about this person. How does Cancer feel about this person? Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and the Four of Cups in reverse. See, this is the deal. This person has put you through the ringer. You're so tired of this person's crap. You don't trust any time this person's mouth moves. You feel like they're a liar, a deceiver, and they're just a bad option. Like you're not satisfied with anything this person has to offer or say. That's how you feel. Yeah, Patricia says, I tricked him today as I finally got the truth out of him as you told me, Mika. See? He apologized and expected me to move through the lying and the games. Nope, done. Bye. Go be with who you're with. I'm trying to tell you. And he also said he wasn't sure how that would work out. Really? Get out. I heard that. I heard that. Yeah. It's all a trick. It's all a trick. And somebody mentioned Halloween, trick or treat. This is a trick. This ain't no treat. You know what I'm saying? This person trying to run game. And it's all because of the benefits. So let me describe what this is like for those that need like a really clear response. People like this, the way they view relationships is they look at these relationships with you, Cancer, as beneficial to their security. This person needs help. They're very immature and they need to cling on to you to benefit what you have to offer. And they're not going to give you much in return. And it's only going to be a matter of time before the mask falls off and you begin to realize that this person isn't who they say they are. All the while, the entire time, they didn't really plan to fully invest in this from the jump. They gave the illusion of that. And then it really feels as if, a lot of you guys believed it and contributed to the relationship, may have been big people pleasers, big givers, big, lovers. And if you watch the Cancer reading I did earlier today, it'll all be clear as to what the karmic lesson is here for you. But this is what this person does. And I don't feel like you're the only victim. This is how this person operates. No matter how much you try to work it on it, it's going to continue to be the same thing, like same-ish, different day type of energy. So yeah, they're going to continue to run this game of your compassion, your love, your emotional stability, your abundance, all of that. Yep. And Patricia said, yeah, he's older and I gave him attention and he ran with it. Correct. They love to get whatever they can get. It's like a mutual energy, definitely, that you got to stay clear of. So that's what I have for you, Cancers. Please be careful with this person. I don't want any of you guys to continue to get hurt. And I'm surprised that Patricia's person was honest and told you the truth, because a lot of those types of people will not do that, Cancer. A lot of those people will continue to run the game and not really say much. But some of your people may actually just come with it. But most of those people will not. Unfortunately, they'll continue to lie. Okay. So that's what we got. Patricia says the woman he's with knows the game. I should have knocked on the door and asked her. No, this is the thing. If they have someone else, guys, the last thing you want to do is try to convince that karmic that they're with that your person is trash. Because most of the time when you do that, that karmic will cling more to your person and ally with your person, because your person's going to convince that you, Cancer, are crazy. These toxic individuals, they run game on the other person. And when you respond like that, they're going to try to convince the karmic that, oh, well, Cancer's saying that because Cancer wants me back. Cancer misses me. Cancer this. The Cancer's just jealous. They don't, they'll try to flip it. They'll try to flip it. So be careful if that ever happens. If you run across someone that you find that they're living a secret life, where they're married or in another relationship, they try to run. The worst thing you could do is confront that third party. It really kind of makes the situation work, Karma will always come back. Leo babe is correct. You don't have to do anything. Like, the way that God works is so amazing. You may not see the karmic justice that's going to unfold, but that person is going to get what's coming to them tenfold while you continue to break free, move in a very beautiful energy, Queen of Cups energy. But you just got to be careful who you give that love to, because I feel like your love was very pure and genuine and stable. It just was with the wrong person. All right. Guess what we got next? We got the mighty, mighty Leos. Mighty, mighty Leos. Where you at? Don't forget, guys, we're doing mini reads on this live. For the person that just purchased a mini read, I sent you a separate email with further instructions on how to submit your question. So please do so I can get your name added to our list. Thank you, guys. And if you want to be a part of this exclusive limited time offer, because y'all know how I do with these mini reads, and it's going to be a while, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I actually will be out of town this weekend. So because I'll be out of town this weekend, I will not be doing any reads or any mini reads and stuff. So it's very, very highly encouraged, guys, that you go ahead and take advantage of this. If you do book a reading with me over the weekend, I will get your reading done, of course, but I do get a lot of you guys that look forward to me doing mini readings on the live at the almost free 99, which is really $22.99. I mean, $22.22, which is like the free 99, but it's really not. So that's why I say if you guys ever see me doing a mini read live, y'all need to jump on it because I don't know the next time I'm gonna do it. It's very draining. It takes a lot of energy out of me, and I don't like to do a lot of them. I really don't like to do a lot of them, but I'm definitely going to have a lot of fun. I'll take some pictures, guys, and I'll post it on the community page. So you guys can see me having fun this 4th of July weekend. I may do a few videos or something real quick. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to enjoy myself. I just want to enjoy myself. All right, Leos. Leos are in the building. That's what's up. We got Leo Babe. We got Ms. DF representing for Team Leo. Tam, George, Moa. Hey, how you doing? Okay, guys, let's do this. Let's do this. You want me to post some pictures? Okay, I will. I may do a video or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna be cute, y'all. I got my outfits ready and everything. I'm not gonna say where I'm going. I'm gonna let it be a surprise. But you guys will probably, for those that are in the South, you know what's going down this weekend. I'm gonna just say that. So y'all, that's the hint right there. All right, let's do this. All right, Leo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently energetically connected to Leo in love and romance. What is this person's secret thoughts of Leo at this time? This person loves you. It says, I love you, Leo. I love you. They do. They have a lot of feelings for you. And if you watch the Leo reading I did earlier today, the first card that came out was the Ace of Cups. So they want a fresh start. I'm definitely getting that. They have a lot of love for you and they want to start fresh. So yeah, I love you. I'm convinced. I love you. I know I messed up, but I still love you. Yeah. It's like they're getting a new perspective. hmm It says, I'd appreciate your unique perspective on a situation. I value your opinion. They want to know how you feel. What is your perspective? How do you feel about them? They're waiting to hear from you before they take action. We saw that as well. If I know that you care about me, Leo, if I know that you have feelings for me, then I know it's safe for me to be emotionally vulnerable with you. But I got to know first how you feel. Once I know how you feel, then I'm all for it. All right, let's get some more about this. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Spirit, tell me more about this person. I love you and perspective. Two of Swords. Seven of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Again, it goes back to really, really feeling like I don't quite know how Leo feels about me. I don't quite know if I need to continue to keep my options open, but I'm hoping that things would turn around for the better. I know I messed up. I know Leo probably doesn't trust me. So I'm hoping that Leo can give me some perspective on their thoughts on this before I continue to explore my options because I just don't know. For some of you guys, this could have been the issue in the beginning. Like you've probably pulled your energy back because I'm getting this is somebody that possibly is keeping their options open. They probably know, yeah, they feel like they always got to wait on someone better. They feel like you are the better option, but they're so insecure that they're willing to kind of sneak away to go to someone else if you don't show up for them soon. Yeah, they're like, I'm waiting, but I'm only going to wait so long and then I'm going to sneak away. And the Seven of Swords is explore my other options. Okay. Yeah, and ghost Leo. I'm a ghost Leo and go off to someone else. If I don't get the perspective, if Leo doesn't unblock me or if Leo doesn't give me a chance. What is this person's true intentions though with Leo? If Leo were to reach out, what would they actually do? Queen of Cups in the reverse and Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They wouldn't fully commit because of that big insecurity piece. They're emotionally not going to fully invest because they're scared that it's not going to work out. Yeah, they're not going to be a very cooperative partner. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, they're not going to do that because they feel like you're not going to do that. So what's the point then, right? Leo's okay, so what's the point? What you want? The point is they just want this pain to stop and they feel more secure and stable being in your energy. But the truth is they probably won't change whatever they've done. They probably won't change. Yeah. Whatever this person is all about for you, for your story, I'm getting someone that's just hard to deal with. Okay. This is someone that's hard to deal with. And I'm getting this person is still going to be hard to deal with, whatever that means. They're not going to give you the type of relationship that you want. And I think that's the frustration right there is you want this person to be something that they're not. You want them to be a better version of what they are now. And you may have gotten into fights, arguments because you're saying, listen, you got to step your game up. I need you to do better. I need you to do more. I need you to do this. And see, that person doesn't like to be told that. This is where the perspective is. If they can get perspective from you that everything's okay, they'll continue. But if they don't feel like you're okay with them not changing, then off they go, sneaking off to third parties and such. Yeah. Miss DF says that was the problem. He kept exploring even when we were supposed to be together. Correct. Because this is the problem with this person. They don't like to be told no. They don't like to be put on hold. They like to be in control. They have a big ego. I'm getting a big ego. And that's why they're like, your time is limited, Leo. If you don't show up, I'm going to sneak away and ghost your ass. That's what they feel. See, again, that tells me this person likes to be in control of the situation. How does Leo feel about this? Check out that reading I did earlier, Leo. I think there's a lot of good information there about this person. It feels like the same energy from that Leo read I did today. We have the Justice. You want this person to stop being toxic, period. Period. You want them to stop being toxic. Stop being an a-hole. It's right here. Stop. Can you please stop? Ma'am, sir, bro, sis. Can you please stop being toxic and doing toxic things to get attention from other people? A lot of you guys, this is an attention whore. Can you please just be fair to me? That's all you ask in this relationship. Can you please be fair to me? Can you stop like making me feel like I'm not good enough? Can you stop not making me feel like I don't matter to you by chasing these other opportunities or coming in when it's convenient to you or doing things that continuously break me down and hurt me? Can you please stop? That's how you feel. You're still keeping tabs on this person, seeing what they're up to. And it has a lot to do with this person. You know, it's taken a lot for you to move on from. You still have a lot of emotions for them, but what you're not liking is their toxic ways. So it's a hard decision that you have to make, but a lot of you guys are going to choose to move on from this. See, I talk about a lot of this on the channel about love is only part of the problem. I mean, I'm not part of the problem, excuse me, y'all. Love is only part of the thing that you need in a relationship. The other part that you need in a relationship is someone that's going to be honest, that's going to be loyal, that's going to be caring, that's going to be supportive. You don't want to continue to be a part of a relationship where someone keeps taking advantage of you, where someone is lying to you, cheating on you, deceiving you. Those days are over for a lot of you guys. You feel like, listen, I've I've done the hard things, and the hard things is giving this person so many chances to get it right, and they keep failing. And I'm here to confirm with you, Leo, that if this person continues to pursue you, love is only part of the relationship. Of course, they have feelings for you, but the way they treat you is everything. And this is somebody that likes a lot of attention from a lot of people. Okay? That's their toxic trait. So please be careful. Ash says narcissistic, block that cheetah. I mean, you know, I can't label this person as that, but I will say they do show a lot of characteristics of such definition. At the least, they're very toxic. If you watch the Leo read, the devil card shows up for your person again in that reading. So that can be significant. And that's the bottom line. Actions will speak louder than words. And this person is full of crap. Y'all know it. I'm sorry, Leo, if it's not the reading that you want to hear. But as you guys know, it is the energy that's coming through. All right. Your person could be a Capricorn, could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, another Leo, a Virgo, a Libra, a Gemini, an Aries, a Sag, Pisces. Could be anybody. Could be anybody. Anybody. Leo Babe says reading is on point. Reading is on point. Yeah, this love right here, it is true. I think you guys need to hear that this person does love you and have a lot of feelings for you, but they got a lot of issues they got to work through if they want to be in a healthy relationship. They're just not ready for that step. They're just not. All right. We got Virgo next. We got Debbie in the building. Hey, Debbie. Kenya says yes for the Leo read. Y'all, let me tell you something. These folks running out. They can't continue to come through and treat you any kind of way, you know? That's one thing that I feel like a lot of you guys got to recognize when it comes to relationships. You got to be able to be the gatekeepers. And what I mean by that is you got to let people know how to treat you, because how you show up in a relationship, meaning what you allow them to have access to, is how they're going to treat you. And I think this person, because you've given them so many chances, they're convinced that they don't have to change. I know that sounds bad, but that's how they feel. They feel like, I don't got to change. And that's incorrect. They do need to change. They need to get their life. That's what they need to do. Oh, man. Good luck to you, Leos. Y'all been through it, man. Very, very toxic relationship. Yeah. All right. Virgos are next. I'm just updating this list really quick for our mini reads. Thank you guys for those that purchase. I'm going to go ahead and put your name on the screen because I don't want to hear from y'all talking about, Mika, I paid. Did you get did you get my reading question? Did you get this? Yes, I got y'all. I got y'all. Let me put on screen for y'all so y'all don't cuss me out. Hold on. Let me, let me put it on the screen. I'm just joking, y'all. But sometimes when I do these mini reads, I get people that come on and they be like, But I submitted my question. So I'm just missing one person. If you your first name starts with a D, I never got your question. So check your email. I sent you a separate email so you can submit your question, okay? All right, y'all. That's who I'm waiting on. Other than that, everybody else, I got your questions. So y'all know you're not getting scammed. There it is right there. We got NYGreek first. We got Tam. We got Queen. And we got our other person. If your initials are DS, if your initials are D and S, can you please make sure you check your email to submit your question? So that way you don't have to be on the live when I do your question. We'll have it in advance. Thank you, boo. All right. If you want to get a reading, that's how you do it, guys. Those people have clicked on the link and they have purchased the reading through my website. Tonight, we're doing mini reads. If you're a Soul Tribe member, meaning if you're a member of the channel, you do get entitled to a free yes and no question on this live. There are no questions in the chat, unless you are a Soul Tribe member. If you're a Soul Tribe member, a member of the channel, when I say Soul Tribe, give me your yes or no question, they'll drop it into the chat. For those that purchase a mini reading, I will receive your questions in the confirmation email. There's a link to submit it and I'll receive it. And from there, we'll go ahead and have your questions lined up, ready to go. So you can have your reading done either live when you're here, or you can watch the recording later. Either way, I'll have it. So there we go. Let's keep rolling, y'all. We got Virgo. We got NYGreek. We got Debbie. Okay, Virgo's in the building. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is connected to Virgo in love and romance energetically. What is this person's secret thoughts of Virgo at this time? It says we need to let each other go. I don't think this person is really feeling it. Yeah, I don't think this person's really feeling it. I want to see. Let's look at that. Let's see what's going on here. Why does this person feel they need to let each other go? It says their career. It says, I'm concentrating on my career and focusing on advancing no matter what it takes. So they're more focused on their money instead of love or their finances. Like that's more of a priority. They don't really want to be focusing on a relationship. So if this is somebody that you're connected to, I think they're like not wanting to build anything here with you. I want to look further to see who this is. Spirit, tell me more about this person. Yeah, Ten of Swords in the reverse. Two of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. This person is obsessively thinks about you a lot. And they know that you would be a good option for them in their life. And it's no like foul on you, Virgo. I think they look at you in a positive light. Let me just put that out there that you're not a problem. I think the problem is this person. They have issues and they have a big issue with surrendering. They have a big issue with surrendering to this connection. They don't know if they want to be with you or not. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. They don't know if they want to come towards you or not, or like communicate with you or not, because they feel like it's too risky to come towards you right now because they kind of want to focus on their investments. That's why they're kind of pulling their energy back. I'm getting someone that does like you or has passion for you, but they're like, I kind of want to do something else. How will Virgo know who this is? Seven of Swords, the Empress, the one that snuck away, the one that's sneaking away by just like retracting their energy and focusing on themselves. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. I'm also getting Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Yeah. Like they're so insecure and not emotionally vulnerable. Like this is somebody that is like, I don't want to be involved in a relationship because I'm just not ready for that. That's how you know, like this is somebody that pulled their energy back from you. It feels almost like somebody that never really fully invested in this because they could have been like wishy-washy, more focusing on career, money, finances, what have you. And they feel like it's just more peaceful. They don't have to deal with the drama of the relationship with you. I'm also getting they feel pressured. I'm also getting they feel pressured by what you want versus what they want. You guys are on two different goals here. You want one thing, they want another. This is feels like somebody that's not ready to settle down. They like you, but they're not ready to settle down. But you want something more serious and it's making this person kind of run because you want something more serious. They're like, nah, I don't want that. I'd rather just focus on something else. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, Debbie says it does resonate with her. Absolutely. Okay, let's see how you feel, Virgo, about this person. Ten of Wands. Do you feel like this is stressing you out? Ten of Wands, Four of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups. It's you don't even know if this is a good option anymore because it's too much responsibility and it's too much work to be in this relationship. And because you feel like this person's putting so much pressure on you, you feel like it's fair to either like see what else is out there or not focus on this person. And I think the reason why you're pushing this person away is because you want something passionate, right? You like this person, you want progress. You want to give it a chance, but at the same time, you don't feel hopeful. You feel like if you give this person an opportunity, it's just not going to work out. For some of you guys, this could be somebody that you actually do like, but it feels like they're not on the same page with you. I hope that makes sense. It's like like this is somebody exactly, Debbie, somebody that's non-committal. Like they're just not ready for that step. Like as much as you try to push that agenda, they feel like, okay, it's just not going to work. We just need to let each other go and just let me focus on my goals and what I need to do. And I feel like if this is your story, Virgo, you're pushing the agenda and it's kind of pushing this person away. So that's what I have for you. I hope this makes sense, Virgo. Good luck to you. Like I say, you'll know who this is because they may have ghosted you, pulled totally back, or act very like they're not really invested. And it's true, they're not. All right, here we go. Next, we have Libra. Libra, Libra. I heard that. Debbie says, yes, I need a man to lead. Okay. And that's another thing. If I'm talking to a feminine Virgo, it feels like you were trying to support this relationship, but it felt like you were honestly giving so much to push it, and that person wasn't ready for what you're ready for. And it hurts. It sucks. But it just will make things easier if that person would be honest with you. But that's what they're thinking, but they may not be telling you that. Libras are next. You're welcome. You're very welcome. All right, y'all. I got an update on the list. I'm going to update the list so Soulerplexus can see their name is on there too. Oh, man. So we'll have NYGreek, Tam, Queen, and Soulerplexus after Pisces. Chrissy is here. Let's do this, Chrissy. And we also have Sharon, my girl Sharon. Congratulations, Sharon, on the win. Oh, the free blah, 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 from the free blah, blah, blah. Oh man, on the free giveaway for the month of June 2025. Congratulations. I'm glad you enjoyed your free reading. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to increase your chances of winning a free reading like my girl Sharon, all you got to do is continue to interact in the lives, leave comments, support the channel. I see you. I see every comment. I see people who's in the live chats. And so if you are constantly interacting, the more your chances increase, okay? Sharon's laughing at me. The free blah, blah, blah. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the secret thoughts of the person that's energetically connected to Libra at this time in love and romance? So many things remind me of you. Hmm. This person definitely thinks a lot about you. I'll say that. This could be someone you had some type of breakup with, but they pass by certain things or have certain songs. Different things happen that make them say, man, I miss my Libra. But this is also somebody that was listening to the wrong people. We have unsolicited advice. I'm certain I know best. I'd hate to say I told you so. They really listen to the wrong people. And now they're starting to really listen to the right people, I guess. This feels like the energy of someone that has some family, some friends, or karmics around them that kind of told them to do certain things in this relationship that ruined it. And so when they have those experiences, when they drive around or when they have certain things, foods, restaurants, experiences that remind them of you, they go back and they say, man, I could have done this better, or I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have done this. It feels kind of like a energy of someone that goes back and forth. with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas when they're triggered. All right, so let's see more about this. What is this? So many things remind me of you on unsolicited advice for this person. Yeah, the Hermit in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. That Hierophant in the reverse. This feels like someone that ghosted you, or you ghosted this person. They just kind of like chose to not really invest in this relationship anymore, because I heard they got so overwhelmed by what people were telling them to do. Again, I'm getting like family, friends, people saying, "Hey, you don't have to worry about Libra. Man, you should move on from Libra. You should do this." Like going against everything that this person know is right. They were doing everything wrong. I want to look at that. What is this Hierophant in the reverse? What is that? Yeah, pushing your love away, not taking you seriously. When things got hard, they started going towards their friends, their family, and saying, "Hey, what should I do? How should I fix this?" And I guess their people told them to leave you alone. Yeah, when they start thinking that it was getting too stressful, when the relationship got rocky, instead of taking action to try to work on it, it feels like someone that pushed against you. So they just weren't willing to listen and work on the relationship in the way that you needed them to. So again, they eventually ghosted, or you ghosted. I think now, deep down, this person doesn't really want to deal with anybody now. Like they don't want to talk to these people. They don't want to deal with anybody. I'm getting like a solitude energy and someone that's focusing on themselves. What do they want to do moving forward with Libra? What is their intentions moving forward? They're thinking about you. They're upset about the advice they took. What do they want to do moving forward? Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I think this is someone that's scared that you don't want to work on things with them. Your boundaries are and your standards are set so high. And I think it's set so high because what you're looking at is someone that is not cooperating with you. They've retracted their energy, they pull back, or they may have chosen third parties or other things. Like I'm getting other things instead of going towards you. So they kind of want they have a desire to somewhat pick up where you left off, but they're also very scared because they know what they've done. Yeah, they're scared that it's going to lead to a lot of issues. Like you don't see them in a very positive light, and they don't want to deal with the issue. Like they don't want to argue and fight with you. So it feels like the energy of someone that's going to continue to hold back for now. How does Libra feel about this person? I think it's like this person recently recognizing like they listened to the wrong people. All right, we got the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you don't want to talk to this person. I think you're really controlling yourself to protect your own happiness. I think you're more at peace away from this person. And you feel like if you let this person back, they're only going to do the same thing. So you're in control of your emotions and your actions, and you're staying grounded in that energy. And you seem to be doing a lot better. Even though this person did a number on you, I think with this Nine of Cups energy to the Sun, it's like I'm stable, but I'm not happy being alone, but I'm feeling more stabilized away from this person. And you're going to continue to defend this energy because you know what this person's capable of. Yeah. I think a lot of you guys expect this person to come back and say something like apologize, flirt, say something like that. And I don't feel like you're going to fall for this person at all because they just trigger you. What advice do we have for Libra on this? You know, stay emotionally grounded and stabilized in making the proper choices moving forward. I think you all know, like, it's not fair for you to give your love to someone who's selling you the illusion of love. You want someone who's going to show you the actions of love consistently. And this is not someone that takes your love and treats it fairly. They don't treat you fairly, I'm getting. Mm. And that's unfortunate. This person now realizes, like I say, they took the wrong advice, but it's too late. I mean, once you cause all this damage to Libra, their decision, I feel like, is final. Yep. Connie says, you're on point now. I don't like him. I heard that. Chrissy says, spot on. Thank you. You're welcome, boo. This person could be a Virgo, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, a Pisces. I don't know if I said Sagittarius already. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be any of those. That's unfortunate, isn't it, Libra? When you come across someone who had the opportunity to love you. And this is the thing. This person showing up as a page. So they didn't know how to love properly. You need to hear that. That this person had love for you, but they didn't know what to do with it. And people that's operating out of a Page of Cups energy, when they get into a sticky situation in their love life, a lot of times they go outward to other people to get advice. And that's what happened here. This person, it was very immature and didn't know what to do. And once they started panicking, it sounds like this is someone that went to the wrong person instead of being a mature adult and making decisions for themselves. And that's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But that's what happened. Okay, guys, we rolling now. We got Scorpio coming up next. Any Scorpios in the room? Scorpio, Scorpio. Hey, to be canceled. How you doing? Connie said it was a Leo. Yeah. Man, I hate y'all had to go through that. That's so unfortunate, man. That person missed out. And they think about you all the time. They do. And they just were too immature. Like, and I'm getting that a lot. I'm getting a lot of people in these readings. They think they want love, but they're not coming from a healed place. A lot of these people chase love to fill voids in their life, but they're not coming to love situations whole and solid. And they're not ready for the bad times. They're not ready for the times that are challenging. They're only ready for the good times, the butterflies and the rainbows. And what a lot of these karmics do is when things go bad, they respond inappropriately. And that looks like a lot of different things for a lot of you, but it's because they were never really ready. A lot of people think they're ready, but they're really not. And they mess up a good thing. They mess up a good thing. All right, we're about to get to the Scorpio read, and then we're going to Saggy and then the rest. But before I do so, I want to remind everyone, we're doing mini reads, y'all, today on this live. And because I'll be out of town this weekend, I want you guys to get a chance to go ahead and get this very exclusive offer. We already got quite a bit of people that signed up, which is great. And if you want to get added to the list, all you got to do is click on that link. It'll direct you to my website so you can go ahead and be added to our ever-growing list. We got NYGreek, Tam, Queen, Soulerplexus. Remember that if you're a Soul Tribe member tonight, you do get a free yes and no question. And it doesn't have to be love, guys. Remember, these readings are for anything: love, career, money, advice from spirit, what have you. And they're very, very accurate. So check it out. Nature's Finest says, accurate Libra read. I'm not interested in this person. I heard that. Good to see you, Nature's Finest. It's been a while, girl. It's been a while, man. Good to see you. And Sharon says, thank you, Mika. Moving on up. Good night. I heard that. Good night, boo. Good night. All right, Scorpios, let's do this. Where the Scorpios at? Where the Scorpios at? All right, Scorpio, let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Scorpio is currently connected to in love and romance energetically. What is this person's secret thoughts of Scorpio? We have, I want to tell you how I feel. It feels like somebody that has a lot to say, but you're making it quite difficult because you could have this person blocked, or you could have your energy so closed off that they can't really talk to you like they want to. All right, let's get some more on this. Yeah, they want to brag. I can't wait to tell you the amazing things that happened to me. You know, I feel like they're realizing you and your value, and they want to brag to you about how amazing you are, but also talk about that they miss you. This is the bad news. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. And the bad news is that they miss you. So it's like good and bad. I didn't feel like it was all good, Scorpio. Look at this. I don't think it was all good. That's why I had to pull another card. So they want to brag about how amazing you are, but I'm getting the bad news is the things that are going wrong in their life. It feels like somebody that wants your sympathy. I'm getting someone that wants to pull on your emotions. They want you to feel loved by them, but yet also empathize with them because of whatever they've been going through since you guys have disconnected and how much they've missed you. Okay. What is this? I want to tell you how I feel. We have Queen of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. And the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, this is somebody that knows that you don't really have the same feelings for them like you have had in the past. And because of this, it's really affected this person. It's affected their stability, their sense of feeling grounded, stable. For some of them, they may have felt like you pushed them out the door. If this person lived with you, you could have kicked them out. They feel left out in the cold. They feel rejected. It's a strong sense of rejecting this person feels. And they want to tell you that they feel lost without you. When they're with you, you give them a sense of purpose and drive. You make them feel whole, secure. Without you, they feel lost. Because you've decided to retract your energy, that kind, nurturing energy that you were giving them, that motherly energy, because this feels like a very codependent person, someone that needs you in order to be stable. They feel like you don't care about them anymore. And that's why this urgent energy is like they're thinking like, I gotta tell Scorpio how I feel before they leave forever for good. I need to let Scorpio know like the good, the bad, the ugly. Why do they feel like they need to tell Scorpio this now? Because they want this happily ever after with you. Remember, I talked a lot about of how you made this person feel secure and stable. They feel like they can build a long-term, happy, committed relationship with you. They can't find that elsewhere. If you hear them out, they're going to talk about, what they plan to do. They may not have all the answers of how they're going to go about this. They just know, let's first get back on calm ground. Give me another chance. That's what this person would say. Give me another chance. Eight of Cups in reverse says, I want to come back. I want to come back home. How does Scorpio feel about this person? Seven of Wands. Hermit. Very guarded, very protected. Protecting your peace, I'm getting. Protecting your peace from this person so you can be able to find happiness elsewhere, away from this person, I'm getting. I'm getting moving in silence as you try to heal and get out of your head about this situation. A lot of you guys have thought a lot about this relationship and come to the conclusion it's not really serving you. With the world to the tower, the biggest fear you have, the world in reverse, excuse me, to the tower, is your biggest fear is if you were to keep this relationship going, that it would still be another disappointment. But you have thought about keeping it going. But you're just ready to drop it now with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You can't hold on to it any longer. You've tried, but it's just not worth it anymore. So I can definitely understand that. You could be connecting to a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Leo, a Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Sag, Aries. Could be anybody. That's the main energies there. Okay, we're going to Sagittarius next. Any Saggies in the building? Saggy Waggy. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. I see some of you guys are definitely actively liking the video. As Lisa stated, please make sure that you guys hit the like button. It is an energy exchange. I see a lot of you guys have done so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm working very hard to keep these lives going on a regular basis. So it's always a good gesture to like the content. I see a lot of you guys have done so already. Thank you so much. I'm sending all that positive energy back to you tenfold. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this. Saggy-wazzies are next. Any Saggies in the building? Sagittarius. Where you at, Saggy? No Saggies here? To be canceled said for the Scorpio read. Your Scorpio reading was fantastic as always, Mika. Thanks. After this, If you're not doing any more live tonight, I have to go watch so many videos. I missed past few days. It's okay. Yeah, check it out. You guys know, if you guys don't know, on this channel, I do a lot of content to keep you guys in the loop. I try to come on as frequently as possible. So yeah, check it out. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it thus far. So thank you for the support to be canceled. And it's no worries. We all have lives. That's why these are recordings, so you guys can come back and check it out later. Let's get to the Saggy read. We got Eddie here. We got Marie. Hey, let's do this. Oh, your PC broke. Okay. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Sagittarius is energetically connecting to in love and romance at this time. What is this person's secret thoughts of Sagittarius? Ooh, this person wants to tell you that they regret lying to you. I'm also getting this person knows your worth and your value and knows you didn't deserve this, but they regret that. I'm getting somebody who was playing a lot of games. Definitely someone that hurt you. Hurt you, yep. We have revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. So I think in the past, what I'm getting is when you guys had that off and on relationship, every time they would come back to try to play games as a form of revenge to get back, like a get back game, tit for tat. And so this immature energy is their way of saying, okay, you hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you by lying to you, by stringing you along, by cheating on you, by doing all these things. And it's different for each of you. Whatever this person did, it was all in an attempt to get revenge of some sort. And that's what you need to know. And they regret that they did that. They're saying I shouldn't have played that game with Sagittarius. That was not the thing to do, because now they've hurt you so much that I feel like you're pulling your energy back from them. Man. All right, let's get some more. What is this? I regret lying to you, and revenge energy from this person's spirit. Six of Swords in the reverse. The Sun. And the Tower in the reverse. See, this is where we are with it. They want to come back to be with you, but this time it doesn't feel like it's tit for tat. It feels like this time this person has been humbled, but now they feel like you're wanting to let them go. So that hurts them now and makes them realize like the time that they want to come back is a time that you want to fully like retract. I'm getting this person took things too far. Yeah, they want to come back after you want to leave them or let them go. Yeah, and they know this because you're pissed. They upset you like beyond repair. They've thought about coming back, but it's way too late. See, a part of their game was pulling back from you to get you to chase them. They wanted you to come forward to them. But because you didn't chase them, you kind of put your foot down, you laid your standards down. There's been this big illumination that's occurred that made them realize they've taken it too far, and they regret doing this game of having you wait. They shouldn't have had you wait. They kept not being a cooperative partner, kept not trying to work on this relationship, had all the excuses in the world, kept saying they're going to work on it, but didn't really do that. And they regret lying to you about that. So they want to give it another shot. They're still very attracted to you, very passionate about you. They can't stop thinking about you. What is this person's future actions going to be towards Sagittarius? Yeah, they want to be more generous this time. They want to be fair with the Six of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. They really want to build something amazing here. Contribute to a stable relationship. Why this all of a sudden? Because they've decided to end the old version of themselves, the one that was playing the game player. They want to end that and they want to start fresh and come towards you correctly. They want to definitely fix their wrongdoings. Like I say, they could have ghosted you, been silent from you. You would have no idea that this person's thinking all this, because if this is your story, you haven't heard from this person for a while, or they haven't really given you a lot of information. Does that make sense? So let's look at your side, Sagittarius. Let's see, how do you feel about this person right now? Yeah, not interested. Four of Cups. Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is the energy of you saying, I'm not interested in this person because they've disappointed me countless times. You don't feel confident to be emotionally vulnerable to this person, because if you do, you feel like you're going to continue to get hurt. Yeah. For some of you guys, you may have felt like this person is talking to other people, dating someone else, or in another relationship. And some of you guys are trying your best to move on from this karmic tie from this person, because I think there was a lot of love you did have from this person as well. Some of you see this person as a player or in and out of your life, inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? It's the games they were playing, and they regret trying to play games with you. People like this, let me talk about it. They're so used to dealing with very toxic people. So when they got into a relationship with you, they wanted to treat you like everyone else. And then this relationship ended up becoming very toxic. In and out, hot and cold, all that stuff. But they didn't expect to fall deeply in love with you. That's what it feels like. And once they did, it had gone too far. And they regret that. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Unfortunately, it looks like this person is now realizing how important you are to them, and they want to be more generous and giving. But again, we know based on this energy what they're capable of. And with this King of Wands in the reverse, it still looks like this person may end up leaving again when things get hard. So I would be careful. This is an OG player. This is what they do. They go in and out of people's lives, and that's how they go about things. They never really lead to anything significant. And I think you realize that. They're going to try to change their ways. They want to, but when you're talking about somebody that's done this for a very long time, been inconsistent in and out, trust and believe it's going to take a very long time for them to change. And I think that's something that a lot of you guys need to hear. All right. I'm going to take a little bit of a small break. I just have to get some more water. When I come back, guys, we are going to do Capricorn. So don't miss it, guys. When I come back, we'll do Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Once we do that, then we'll be doing our mini read portion of the video. I still have room and space and a few more slots for mini reads. So if you would like to book your mini read, there's still time. I'll put the link in the chat for those that are interested as I step away real quick. And when I come back, we'll pick up where we left off. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for watching. Don't go nowhere, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Thank you guys so much for your patience. It's greatly appreciated. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Let me put my mic on. There we go. Okay, so we have not Scorpio. We got Capricorn next. Excuse me, y'all. Capricorn. We already did Scorpio. If your initials are D and S, please check your email. I still have not received your question. Oh, yes, I have. Never mind, I have. Never mind, I have. I'm gonna send you an email back and say, never mind, I got your question. So also trying to make sure I got everybody's question. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, we're gonna roll. If you have a desire to get a mini read, I'm still accepting questions. So to do so, you just go ahead and click on that link and it'll direct you to my website to get your mini reading live. Let's go ahead and continue with Capricorn. Any Capricorns here? Any Capricorns? Toya's here. Hey. And Toya's a member of our Soul Tribe. Soul Tribe, you will get a yes or no question for free this evening. So stay tuned after Pisces. All right. Capricorn. All right, Spirit, tell me about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person at Capricorn is currently connected to love and romance energetically. What is this person's secret thoughts of Capricorn? You and I were too young. I'm not really getting an age issue here with this energy. I'm getting more so this person feels like right person, wrong time. They were too immature for someone like you. So they feel like they found the right person, but it just was wrong timing. Definitely timing was an issue. Yeah, it says grapevine. I heard something you're going to be interested in. So they've been definitely I'm getting asking about you or spying on you, keeping tabs on you. And this person wants to tell you something that they think you would like to hear. I'm also getting just some good news in general, but let's look and see what we got. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about this energy here. You and I were too young and grapevine. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so let me tell you about this person. Ever since you've put down like a very firm boundary, I'm getting like letting them know you mean business. It's really like resonated deeply in this person's spirit. I'm getting they're having sleepless nights thinking about you, and the passion that they have for you is starting to really come to the surface. And remember, I said it was like perfect person, wrong timing. They're realizing this now that you've put down this boundary. They want to talk to you about working on this relationship. Also, it could be an age difference between you two as well. I agree with that. But yeah, they were just too immature. They feel like you were very much in a space of being very serious, and they were not making a lot of efforts here in the past, which is why they say It was right person, wrong timing. Yeah, they want to talk to you about working on it. Let's see, what does this Eight of Pentacles mean? Yeah, they want to come in and they're very sure about that they want to work on this relationship. I'm also getting they're hearing that you're doing great. I'm also hearing they hearing that you are doing better without them. And that also makes them very scared that you can definitely be getting away. And that's why they feel abandoned here. They're realizing like, wow, I could be missing out on a beautiful opportunity all because of my lack of effort. Yeah, they feel like you're ghosting them because of their lack of effort. What does this person want to do next? I really want to see. I know they want to talk to you. What do they want to do next after that? Five of Wands, Four of Wands in the reverse. They really wanted to express how angry they are or disappointed they are that you have decided to move on from this relationship, cause this separation. I'm getting a very angry energy that you've walked away. So this person may reach out to you, tell you that they want to work on it, but then they're going to also bring up the part of like, well, Capricorn, you chose to walk away from me, or you chose to not deal with me or block me or not deal with me. So they got some said choice words. What is this Five of Wands? It feels like a lot of like anger. I'm getting a lot of anger on your person's behalf. And they feel like you were being very selfish. That's what they're thinking. How dare you? How dare you hold back from me? How dare you not give me what's entitled to me? They feel entitled. You've done a lot for this person and they're like, how dare you take that away from me? How dare you be stingy? How dare you work on yourself, improving yourself without me? How dare you do this? Because I heard you're doing all these amazing things without me. How dare you? I want to look at why is that a problem? Because I mean, I agree with Toya. That sounds like a personal problem to me. That don't sound like that's your problem, but they're blaming you. So why is that an issue? Because they're hurt. This feels like someone that really needs you more than you need them. Very codependent on your energy. They feel like they have nothing when they're not with you. But that's because they're immature. They can't take care of themselves. So it's like, how dare you? How dare you? Moet says right. Exactly. They feel this is like a grown child. Like, how dare you not give to me? You're being so uncooperative. You are supposed to be there. How do you feel? Let's look at your sign. Some of you guys, this person chose their own fate. This is someone that may have told you they needed space or they got angry. I'm getting somebody has a temper. And so you said, okay, well, fine, let's take a break, or, fine, I'm not going to deal with you. And this person is upset because you're not miserable without them. They want you to be miserable. And that's why they're a little upset because you're not. You're actually doing very well, I feel. And they see that. Okay, let's see. How does Capricorn feel about this person? Two of Swords, the World in the reverse, the King of Wands. You're kind of wanting to stay blocked, prevent this person from coming in. But there's a part of you that still thinks about this person, which makes this cycle remain open. Some of you guys expect this person to come back. You said in a matter of time, this person's going to want to come back for my love, for what you give them, your nurturing energy. You already know this person is the type of person that is very immature. They're going to come in with all this passionate energy, talking about they want to start over. It's like you almost expect this to happen, but I don't think this is your energy. Yeah. Your energy is feeling like this person is not stable. You feel like this person doesn't want a stable relationship. They want one that's full of drama, in and out. And a lot of you feel like it's not going to lead to anything long term. For real, you feel like this is somebody that's not stable enough to create a long term committed relationship. So when you pulled your energy back, it was kind of like a low key test for a lot of you Capricorn. You're like, I'm going to just see how much this person cares. Because you got tired, but it was like, you know what, if this person really cares about me, they're going to take action towards me. If they really care about me, they're going to make changes. And it looks like this person failed the test horribly because I see you expecting this person to come back. But for a lot of you guys, you may have been waiting a very long time to see this person to come back and with change. And I'm here to tell you, like, it feels like they're coming in with more drama. And the drama is they're upset at you. They're going to start projecting all this anger and frustration on you because of how you responded and how you reacted. Okay. You could be connecting to, I got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A lot of air, a lot of earth, and a lot of water. A lot of that here. They can have that anywhere in their natal chart, including yours. But again, it goes back to maturity. It doesn't matter the age of this person. It's the maturity factor. Some of you guys, there could be an age issue here, but they're not taking any accountability, I feel, in this either. Right. Mo H says, get waited for months for this person to show up, right? You did. I see it. A lot of you Capricorns like, this is a test. Let's see. Do they really care? Do they really want me? And they failed miserably. Miserably. Man. All right. Aqua's next. Any Aquariuses in the room? Aqua gang. All right, Aquarius. We're going to go to your reading and see what's going on with you and your person. Keep in mind, y'all, after Pisces, we're going to start our mini reads. So if you're still interested in getting a mini read, there's still time. Let's do this. Yasmin, hey, what's up? Aqua gang, 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 and this thing. Y'all know I'm an Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Tam. Okay, Spirit, tell me about Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is currently energetically connected to Aquarius in love and romance at this time. What is this person's secret thoughts of Aquarius? This person feels you leaving them behind. Ugh. Aquarius, this person's feel like you're giving up on them and you're giving up on this relationship. And it hurts this person very deeply. A lot of you guys could be in separation from this person or ghosted this person or with no contact. And for a lot of them, they really thought that you would chase them, that you would be there for them no matter what. But now they're starting to realize that it's possible you could be gone for good. If you're not totally in separation, they feel your energy being pulled back, like you're not doing the things you used to do. So love is still here. They want you to know, Aquarius, I secretly still love you. And I only want to add happiness to your life. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. I'm getting somebody begging that you please don't leave them. They love you very much. Get some more on this person, y'all. Here we go. Spirit, tell me more about this person. They still love you. I still love you, Aquarius. Queen of Cups in the verse. King of Cups. Ooh. And the Nine of Cups. This is a lot of feels. My gosh. So let me just make it clear. This person feels like you're their soulmate. They feel like you guys were meant to be. But why do I get the energy that this person is choosing to love you at the most awkward time? I'm getting this happened at a time you chose to retract your feelings. You know, Aquarius, you're not really the type to get in tune deeply with your feels and emotions unless you really feel like you can trust this person. And I feel like you put a lot of trust in this person, in this relationship, to really be emotionally vulnerable and present. Thank you, Mr. Pops, for the $2. Sponsoring today's read. You gave a lot of love to this person, but now this person feels like you're leaving all of that to the wayside because they hurt your heart. They betrayed you. For some of you guys, they hurt you due to a third party. The thing about an Aquarius is if Aquarius feels betrayed by anybody, that's it. That person is dead to you. You're not going to continue to entertain that. So for you, Aquarius, you felt the need to fully retract and protect your peace. And you're still very much hurt. This person feels that way. Yeah. You had to stop going back and forth. I'm getting, you had to stop giving this person multiple chances and you had to just let this go. So what does this have to do with this person's feelings, Spirit? They're trying to get out of their head. I think for a long time, this person couldn't make a choice about you. Even if they always had feelings for you. This King of Cups tells me they've always had deep feelings for you. They've always loved you, Aquarius. I think you need to hear that because it's true. They did. They do. But their mind was playing tricks on them. They weren't willing to surrender to their feelings. This feels like somebody that's emotionally insecure, very guarded, scared to surrender to love. And that got in the way of this relationship evolving and growing. When I got a match like this, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, these are two people that love each other very deeply. And when you guys were together, the love was real. Like you guys did love each other. It was like really cute to see you guys together. It could have been the ideal partnership. You guys could have made this work if this person would have gotten in their own way. And with the Nine of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, this person got in their own way because they weren't ready to fully invest. They were totally content with only taking this relationship so far. And that's what pushed you away, Aquarius. You want someone that's giving you 100% effort, 100% inconsistency. And this person didn't. So you start pulling back. And a lot of you guys may have totally cut this person off. And that's why they never really fully chose you. So yeah, they feel like you're getting away. They feel like you snuck away with the Seven of Swords to this Four of Cups because of how you view them in a negative light. But they want you to know they still love you. All right. How does Aquarius feel about this person, Spirit? King of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Empress in reverse. You feel like they're a player. You feel like they're a player. They're going to be in and out of your life. They're not going to take this relationship seriously. They never took you seriously. They made you an option. They're only coming back. You feel like they're only coming back because they don't want these other hoes. But by then, even though you're an empress, you're going to continue to pour into yourself. You feel like you need to focus on yourself and retract your energy from this foolery. You don't think it's worth it. They stress you out too much. This person gives you a headache. You don't feel emotionally safe, mentally safe. They play too much. So it's going to take a lot for you to trust this person again, I'm getting. And I don't think it's there. I think you're guarding yourself or protecting yourself from this player. Will this person change this player way? This in and out energy? No. Justice in reverse. They're not going to take accountability and they're not going to change. This is someone that's going to continue to not commit. It's right here. Justice in reverse, harmony in reverse. See, this goes back to what I was telling you. Love. I was telling some other sign, I can't remember earlier tonight. Love is only part of the relationship. You got to have the effort, and relationships are hard. And this is someone that doesn't know how to navigate through relationships in a responsible way. And it has a lot to do with immaturity. So they continue to run amok and be in and out and do what they do. And they give to everybody. Six of Pentacles. That's why you may have felt like you got the shorter end of the stick, because this person is okay with giving to their mama, their daddy, their sister, their brother, karmics, whoever this other third party this person kept pouring into. You just never really felt like a priority because the focus was never only on you, Aquarius. It was on other people. Regardless of that, this person does love you. You need to hear that. And they secretly do hate the fact that you're getting away because they don't want to miss out on this soul contract. They feel like you're their soulmate. But let's be real. Love is only part of the thing you got to have. You got to have a mature adult. If anything were to happen to you, you don't feel secure with this person that they're going to be there to support you. And that's not a good feeling at all. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Let me know if it resonates. I wish I had a better read for you, but that's what we got. Thank you so much, Mr. Pops, for supporting the channel. Again, much love, much love. Hang in there, Aqua Gang. You got this. You got this. This person hurts you deeply, though. All right. Pisces is next. Any Pisces in the room? Pisces, Pisces. All right, y'all. After Pisces, we got our mini reads. I know I keep bringing it up, but y'all, once we sell out, we sell out. And I want to just make sure everybody knows that is only a few spots left. So go ahead and book your spot if you're interested in before we close our store. First, we're going to have NYGreek, then we'll have Tam, Queen, Soul, and Soulerplexus. Hey, Debbie. Debbie wants to say hello to everybody from Toronto, Canada. Welcome. All right, Pisces, let's do this. Thank you again to Mr. Pops for supporting the reads today. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Pisces is currently connected to in love and romance, energetically at this time. What is this person's secret thoughts of Pisces? Yeah, they say they still feel you even though you guys are apart. They still feel your energy. They still feel drawn to you. Definitely feel drawn to you. And very curious about you, because I think the energy, the magnetic pull that they feel is really striking some curiosity in this person. It says, I'm intrigued and want to learn more. I think they want to learn more about where you stand with them. How do you feel? They want to see if they can work out things with you, but they feel it. It almost like triggers this person. It's like, oh, why am I getting these intuitive nudges to reach out to Pisces? All right, give me some more about this. I feel you even though we are apart. Debbie says, I send him energy. Cool. Well, it might definitely be your reading. We got the Hermit in the reverse. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Fool in the reverse. This person feels like you ghosted them or you abandoned them and is really stressing them out. They also feel like you're blocking them from contacting you. But remember, I said it's that intuitive nudge or pull this person feels. And that pull and nudge that this person feels is to honestly talk to you. They really want to let you know, like, what they've been going through, how they feel. They're just scared to let you know anything right now, but that's all because they feel like you don't care about them anymore. They want to manifest you back into their life because for them, they honestly see you as very kind, very nurturing, very loving. You did a lot for this person in the relationship, things that they may have not experienced before. And they don't want to miss out on this beautiful opportunity to miss out on that love and that the genuine, authentic experience that you give them that they can't get anywhere else. But it's also fear because they know what they have done to hurt you. I'm getting this person hurt you, Pisces. I feel like your love was real, it was genuine. And whatever this person did, it made you pull your energy back because you don't want to get hurt anymore. I want to look at what this person did to you. So let's see. What did this person do to Pisces? The Lovers and the Three of Pentacles. For some of you guys, this person ended things with you to continue on in a relationship elsewhere. And if not a relationship, they could have felt drawn to be with someone else or explore their options, something like that. You just never felt like this person chose you, at the least. That's what I'm getting. It's like, yeah, they dropped you for the other options. Correct. They dropped you for the options. Correct. Yep. That's what Debbie says. So you always felt a bit of insecurity there. Well, what if I go back to this person? Like, will he cheat on me again? Or will she cheat on me again? Or will this work out? They try to move on, but they see like they can't move on from you. And that's what's hurting this person more than anything. How does this person feel about Pisces now? We have the World in the reverse, and we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They really feel like you guys have some unfinished business. because they don't feel secure or stable without you. They try to pretend, in front of everybody else that they're fine, but they're really not. This is someone that's suffering in silence about this relationship with you because you guys have history. You guys could have been together for some time and they can't stop thinking about the memories you guys shared and all you've done for them. How do they feel about this third party or this other person that they're entertaining? With the moon in the reverse to the wheel of fortune, they're trying to stay hopeful that it can work out, but they have their they have their insecurities and fears. I think they're trying to give the image like they're happy to move on, but I don't think this person really is. I feel like this person's possibly being toxic with this person as well, causing issues, whatever that looks like. What is that devil energy that this person's doing with that other relationship? Yeah, they're lying to that person. They're not telling them everything that they're telling this person they want to be with them forever and that they want to settle down with them, build a life, and that's a lie. They don't want that. But they're hoping that they can definitely convince this person of that. Yep, it's all a lie. It's toxicity. Devil card popped out again. So be careful with this person, Pisces. I think this will be a waste of your time. They don't seem to be a very honest person. Um, and even though you guys definitely have history here and this person is feeling very burdened by this separation, I think what they're missing most is your love and your compassion and things you did for them more than wanting to build something substantial. So be careful with that energy. This person could be a Virgo, could be an Aquarius, could be a Libra, could be a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn. Could be anybody, or you can have that in your natal chart. But that's what I have for you, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. Big shout out to Debbie. Thank you, Debbie, for letting me know the message resonates with you. I appreciate you. And I hate you guys went through that, Pisces. That's rough. Yep, I agree with you, Debbie. She said it's all a lie. It's all a lie. It is. It definitely is. Ugh. They really need to be authentic, correct? All right, y'all. We are going to go ahead and switch gears and begin our mini read portion of the live. And what that looks like is basically I spend some time with you guys to do your readings. So if I have anybody that is still interested in getting a reading tonight, the link is still available. I'll drop it in the chat for you one more time. And my last two people who have purchased a reading just recently, please make sure that you guys submit your question. Check your emails. I just sent you guys a separate link if you didn't get your confirmation email or didn't see it, where you can go ahead and submit your question, okay? As you guys know, with the mini reads, it's going to be very detailed and hopefully give you guys the guidance and support that you need, whether it be love, money, career, what have you. All right, the first person that we have for our mini reads is going to be NYGreek. NYGreek, are you here? He's here! Yay! All right, let's do this. I like to switch cards. I like to use these cards for my mini reads. It kind of helps a little bit. Okay. So let's begin, NYGreek. You better go shuffle here first. Make sure. Connecting with the deck. Virgo, NYGreek, or aka Virgo King, says, awake, deck, awake. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. NYGreek wants to know, what do I most need to understand about my connection with M at this point in time? And that's a conjunction. That means that's two questions in NYGreek. How should I move forward? That's two questions. One, now I know in my intake form in NYGreek, I said one question. One. I'll go ahead and do both. You've been an avid supporter of the channel. You good, you good. You said you've been slowly building something meaningful, but it's been stop and go. Emotionally deep at times, but also uncertain. I care for her and want to be a safe space, but I'm unsure if the timing or trust is aligned. I want to do right by both of us. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this relationship between NYGreek and M. How does M honestly and truly feel about NYGreek at this moment? What is her true feelings at this time? We have the Judgment in the reverse. We have the Chariot in the reverse. And we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. The way that she feels is uncertain. She doesn't have a clear answer about if she really wants this relationship to work or not, because she doesn't trust people. She has a issue with trusting that if you guys were to create a relationship, it wouldn't work out somehow. Like, I don't know what that's about. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. That's how she feels. Yeah, so she just wants you to know, like, give me more time. Give me more time to figure out what I want. In the meantime, with the Page of Swords in reverse, she's going to tell you everything you want to hear, but there's a lot of uncertainty here. Like, she needs more information. So she's going to, like, you know, there goes that page card. And we talked about that page energy. She doesn't have a lot of confidence here in this relationship. She needs more information. And, you know, I'll say this. People that's in a new relationship, it does take time for them to build a lot of trust. But what you have to know is she doesn't know if she can trust this. So what is her intentions? What is her true intentions moving forward? I don't think she's trying to do anything to hurt you per se. Nothing's wrong with you, NYGreek. That's what you need to hear. Nothing's wrong with you. The issue is with her. The issue is with her. She just doesn't know if she's ready for this. What is her intentions? Yeah, her intentions is to have a new start with you. She wants to have a new relationship with you. That's her intentions. But it has to be one that's not with issues. Like, her biggest thing is, I don't want any issues. I don't want any drama. You know, I don't want to be unhappy. I want us to be like in a happy relationship. She wants butterflies and rainbows. She wants things to be perfect. Like, she's chasing perfection. And anytime she sees a little flaw, she's like, oh, well, yeah, I kind of figured it would not work out. You know, she's one of those pessimistic. She has a very pessimistic outlook on love. Does that make sense? So she's determined. Her intention is to be determined to give it a shot and see where it goes. That's her intentions. All right, so what is her future actions going to be when it comes to this relationship with NYGreek? Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. She's going to continue to be emotionally closed off. She's not going to be emotionally invested in this because she doesn't want to hurt herself. She doesn't want to hurt herself, but she definitely has a desire to, like, want to see where this can go. She has a very like lack mindset, like victim mindset. And her actions is to continue to manipulate you to make you believe that she honestly like wants this relationship. But the truth is she's struggling internally to force this. Like this is the best way to describe this energy in NYGreek is somebody that's dating too soon. You know, they feel like it would be a good way to move on from their past person. But I think she's going to psych herself out. It's going to become too much for her and she may run. Is that what I'm getting here, Spirit? Yeah, the tower's going to fall out of nowhere. I feel like, ooh, what is this tower moment? Yeah, the tower's going to fall. Um, where honestly, she's going to try, but Knight of Wands, if you don't know anything about Knight of Wands energy, it's like somebody that comes in very passionate with good intentions, but if anything bad happens, they run away. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Like, it's all good intentions. It's always fun in the beginning. It's great, but they're not strong enough to sustain the hard times. It's like on the surface, it's like I have good intentions, but deep down subconsciously, they're not really there with it. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I would still give this thing a chance. Don't give up on it, but be aware that it can go either way. But I don't see it being sustainable. Her intentions are good. Like her intentions are good, but deep down she's scared. She's so scared. Yeah, she's bringing all this baggage. That's what it is. She's bringing all this baggage, and then you bring all that baggage, that unhealed energy, it leads to bigger issues later on. Yeah, so there's going to be delays. Eight of Wands. She's always going to have excuses like, I need more time, or, I'm not ready for that, or it's going to be a slow moving relationship. It's not going to move hardly at all. Like it's all a matter of how much patience do you have. You know what I'm saying? NYGreek, how much patience do you have? Do you want somebody that's ready, like ready to settle down, ready for a relationship, like here and now, they're not playing about you? Or do you want somebody that's fickle about you? They don't know. I don't know. I like them, but we'll see. That's who she is. I like them, but we'll see. So it's up to you how you want to deal with that. Okay. All right. Good luck to you, boo. Tam is next. Tam, are you here? Tam, are you here? All right, after Tam, we'll have Queen, Soulerplexus, and Yasmin. And then we also have somebody with the initials of D and L. D and L, the person with the initials D and L, I sent you a separate email. I need your question, baby. If you can go ahead and check your email and submit your question, we can go ahead and do your reading. All right, she's here. Tam is here. Let's do this. So Tam wants to know, what are his intentions towards me? Okay. What are his intentions towards me? And you said you reconnected this week with this person and we are casually seeing each other. Um, oh, you were casually seeing each other in the spring. And so you guys recently reconnected. So you want to see what is their true intentions. Okay. You almost nodded off. Okay, let me hurry up so you don't fall asleep. All right, Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person that's connected to Tam in love and romance. This person that she recently connected with. This would be R, the Sagittarius R. How does R, let's do how he feels. His feelings, his intentions, and future actions. Let's do that. How does R truly feel about Tam? We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. And we have the Devil card. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay. This is the energy of someone, Tam. I hate to say this. They feel like they don't have any intentions of settling down with you. I feel like this is somebody that's in the energy of being toxic, where if things don't go right, they'll be out the door in no time. Why the Hierophant in the reverse? They don't feel like you guys are going to work out, basically. Yeah. He doesn't really have any real feelings tied to you. So why is he here? Ace of Swords, the Moon, Nine of Cups. Okay. He really, he really just wants to come in for a fun time, not a long time. This is somebody that secretly likes to be single and not tied down by anybody. So I don't think this is someone that desires anything long term. That's where the toxicity comes in. Okay. So how does he see Tam? How does he view you, Tam? Let's look at that. Okay. King of Swords in reverse. Okay. He doesn't trust you. He doesn't even believe that you really want him for real. That you just kind of want some attention or something. You want him to just come in to give him some type of attention. He feels like you want to I'm basically getting like user energy. He feels like you're kind of using him or going to use him. Like you're a user. You want him to like do stuff for you or whatever. But it doesn't matter because he's showing up as his King of Wands. That's the truth and still likes to be single. Oh, Lord. Okay, so what is his intentions? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Swords. He intends to continue to string you along until it doesn't work out. He's so immature. Like, this is somebody that's not coming into a relationship for love. They're just coming into a relationship with you for security. They feel confident, wanted, desired. Um, they feel very secure with you. They know that because you are someone that is not who they are. I'm getting you guys are polar opposites. They don't even feel like they can measure up to what you need. Yeah, they feel like eventually you're going to leave anyway. They look at you as a Queen of Wands, very attractive, very desired. very loving, very nurturing, very confident, very determined. You're a go-getter. And so they feel like you can have anybody you want. So at some point, you're probably going to leave them. So that's why they're not even coming in for a long time, because you intimidate this person. So that's why they feel like you're going to take advantage of them. I hope that makes sense. They feel like you'll take advantage because they're like, well, what does she need with me? She's probably only going to just use me because she does. I mean, she can have anybody she wants. So basically, you're dealing with a insecure man. So you said this sounds like the X. Let's ask, is this R the Sagittarius spirit? Yes. This is a hidden agenda that he's keeping from you. That he doesn't feel like this relationship's going to go anywhere. This is your person. They feel very much with the Page of Wands in reverse, clarifying the High Priestess. Secretly, this person feels like at some point they're going to have to probably leave this because you're going to be frustrated with them. They feel like they can't measure up to what you want. Right here with this Queen of Swords in reverse, they feel like at some point you're going to figure it out that they're not the type of man you want them to be. Something like that. What is this person's intentions moving forward? The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, scared of commitment. Scared to commit because they like control and they don't feel in control in a relationship with you. See, here's the thing about a lot of men, and this is what you got to learn, Tam. If you're a woman and you're doing better than a man, a lot of men feel super insecure with that. You got to deal with a very confident man to match with you that's not at your level. You're dealing with a page. You're dealing with somebody that's very immature. They're not who you think they are. They may be showing up as somebody that is confident, who is mature. This King of Wands showing up very confident, showing up like they're going to really be about some business, but no, they're really a page. And so they feel like I'm going to enjoy it while I can, but it's going to be only a matter of time before Tam is going to take advantage of me because I'm not going to be what she needs me to be. So I need to set it up to be in a space of not fully investing myself. So you'll notice this person never really goes deep. And you can stay with them if you want to. I don't want you to make a decision based on tarot. Please don't do that. But watch what I say. They're never going to make you their girlfriend. They're always going to string you along. They're going to stretch on this situationship or whatever you want to call it. They're never going to take it to the next level. I say the best way to test this person, and don't tell them this, but give them about 3 months. Within 3 months, if he doesn't ask you to be his girlfriend, you know he's playing game. He's running game on you. You'll also notice if this person is inconsistent in their actions. If they're not showing up consistently, like taking you on dates, getting to know you, being serious about you, you'll feel it. This person will get on a man that's serious about you will get on your nerves so bad to the point where you be like, Lord, if they don't leave me alone. If they don't leave me alone. But I don't feel like this is that person because they're too guarded. Yeah. So they're coming back with no direction of taking this anywhere. It's right here. Six of Swords in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. Come on, tarot readers. They don't have no sense of direction. And I'm getting, yeah, coming in for a fun time, not a long time. This is also a player energy, King of Cups in reverse. Also somebody that may possibly get very jealous and also get very disappointed when they don't feel fulfilled in a relationship or feel in control. Then they're like, you know what, it's over. So I wouldn't invest too much. I wouldn't give too much. I would just hold back, see what they're doing, open your eyes, open your ears, listen and watch and see. Just if you want to make sure this is not your ex. But what happens sometimes spiritually, what happens is if you're not fully healed and ready to move on and go to the next level, spirit will actually throw a test at you to see if you're ready. And I think what's happening is you're still attracting low vibrational karmic energies. And I'm sorry, but somebody that's returning or spinning the block or coming back, typically in a matter of a few months, they don't change. They're still the same way. And that's what I'm getting. This is someone who will leave a connection when it's not what they're getting, what they want. This devil energy is not good. It's very toxic. So be careful with that. All right. That's what I got, boo. Sorry. I wish I had a better reading, but I'm just trying to warn you. That's all. Just trying to give you the information. All right. We rolling. We got Queen next. And love is hard for people who vibrate higher because we have a lot of people in this world who are not at that energetic level to be secure and confident and relationship ready. So you gotta really take your time in the dating process and keep your options open. You know, if you're not in a committed relationship with these people, keep dating. Shoot, I'll keep dating. I wouldn't let them know. I'll just keep watching them and date. You're not sleeping with all these people. You're just getting to know them. It's an interview process. It's an interview process. You know what I'm saying? And so continue to vet this person and see what they're about. You're welcome, boo. You're welcome. Queen, you're next. Queen, are you here? All right. After Queen, we have Soulerplexus, Yasmin, and DL. So DL, I got your question. Thank you so much. All right, Queen, I don't think you're here, boo. We're going to go ahead and do your question regardless. All right, Queen, let's do this. Queen wants to know, what do I need to know about Scorpio? So this is a Scorpio you're connected to. All right. Spirit, tell me about Queen's Scorpio, the Scorpio that's on Queen's mind. What does she need to know about this Scorpio? We have Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. Whoever the Scorpio is, they could be definitely feeling like they need to just kind of move on and move away, even though it's disappointing them. They need to just make peace with this situation involving you because they feel like they're not getting any cooperation from you in some type of way. So they're just kind of like giving up. It feels like a giving up energy. Why do they feel like they need to walk away? Give me some more on that. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Pentacles. You know, for them, they feel like you're non-committal, like you didn't really want this relationship with them or this connection with them. They feel like you kind of like was being very manipulative and lied. And you know, the roles can be reversed in this, but I'm getting like they view you as someone that betrayed them and they have no choice. Their hands are tied. Like you kept being in and out, kept playing the field. This could be your person, whoever this is. So they intend to protect themselves. It triggered this person emotionally, fears, insecurities, this whole situation. And moving forward, I think this person feels lost without you, but they have no choice here. Okay. What else did they think Queen did to them? Yeah, you just isolated them to go off to new opportunities. They feel abandoned by you. I keep getting that. They feel abandoned by you. So they feel like you just kind of wanted to not commit to them. Or you could just be taking forever and they got tired of waiting. So yeah, they just want peace and they feel like peace is elsewhere and going off to something else. Any advice for Queen on this, Spirit, and what she should do? I think the advice for you is recognizing that keeping secrets, doing things that you shouldn't have done, was not the best choice. I think some of the decisions you made is was very impulsive. And before you go into another relationship or connection or whatever this is, you got to be able to consider the other person's feelings. I think that's something you have to look at. But it can be the roles could be reversed in this, of course. So yeah, continue to move forward. If you want to know, do you need to stay in this? Do you need to move forward? What do you need to do? Then there you go. I think it's fair to say it's possibly best to move forward because I don't think this person really wants to they don't trust you. I'm getting someone that doesn't trust you and they're just trying to move on and find peace in the situation. So, another reading another reading of things I'm sure people don't want to hear, but that's the energy that came through. So, I'm sorry about that, Queen. Let me know if it resonates when you get to watch this recording. Good luck to you. All right. Next, we have Soulerplexus, Yasmin, and DL. Soulerplexus, are you here? All right, solar plexus, are you here? All right, I don't think you're here. We're going to go ahead and start your reading. I guess you'll watch the recording. No problem. Solar plexus would like to know, is this family member attempting to isolate me from our family and friend circle? This family member moves really funny. Sometimes they act like they like me. Other times I feel like they are in secret competition. Are you overthinking this? That's what you want to know. So are they trying to isolate you from the family? Let's see. Spirit, is this family member that's on solar plexus mind trying to isolate solar plexus from the family? No, I don't think that's the case. I think that this person just likes to be in control sometimes. This feels like somebody that's kind of controlling a little bit. when things get like rough in certain circumstances, they like to like show up and try to get order and control. I feels like somebody that just kind of likes to tell people what to do. They may look at you as somebody they need to like tell you, don't do this, don't do that, that kind of person. And it's really them trying to be the peacemaker. Does that make sense? They don't want any issues. And for you, how do they view solar plexus? They view you as somebody that's always kind of like always in deep evaluation and thinking that people are trying to push you away, which I kind of see that here with your question. So they see you kind of like being a little bit pessimistic sometimes. And so to keep the peace, they may try to like, this person may try to like do things or say things to keep you out of the loop so you don't get emotionally triggered. So I think they look at you as someone who's very sensitive. Does that make sense? Is that what I'm picking up? Yeah. They don't want you to, they don't want to cause any tension. So to make it make sense, you know how you have certain family members that will receive information a certain type of way? They look at you as somebody like you can only they can only tell you or include you in certain things or make you, because if they put you a part of certain things, you'll be triggered and you're just kind of sensitive. That's the way they see it. And so it's only to maintain the peace. This is somebody that's like, okay, to keep the peace, I have to do certain things, but it's not trying to keep you away. It's trying to protect your emotions and keep the peace. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt anybody else, but you're receiving it that way. It's like you're receiving it that way, but that's not what they're trying to do. If anything, I think this person has a lot of love for you and for the family. And it feels like somebody that can be, like they don't know what you're up to, or I mean, not what you're up to. They don't know how you're going to respond in certain situations. So that's how they handle it. Yeah, that's how they handle it. But they don't want any issues. Yeah, they don't want any issues. But it does create conflict. So the way you should handle this is you and this person needs to have a conversation, because your feelings are valid, their feelings are valid, but I think you guys are not on the same page. So what you need to do is have that a conversation, say, hey, like what I'm noticing is this is happening whenever I'm around and whenever you're around. So I want to understand, why do you do that? Why do you treat me like this? And I just want an honest answer. And you sit back and be quiet and listen and really hear what they're saying. And then you tell them, okay, well, this is how I feel. And you be honest with them and tell them how you feel about it. And be open to their feelings, because everybody has feelings, right? Everybody's feelings are valid in each of these circumstances. But sometimes when it comes to family, we have different experiences. We see things differently. Certain families we have certain kind of connections towards. So we may feel like, okay, I have to protect this person um from soul plexus, because I know that soul plexus, sometimes the way soul plexus responds or says things can trigger this person. So it seems like a peacemaker in the family. This feels like somebody that's a peacemaker. So be careful with that. I don't think you're looking at it from the best light, but they're not trying to hurt you, boo. They're not trying to hurt you. Just have a conversation. That's what family's about. Family's all about just letting people know what they feel. And look, if it turns into a situation where you feel like you can't reach a middle ground with that person, then you just may have to pull back your energy, because I really don't feel like this person's trying to do anything wrong. They're just trying to do everything right, but it just may show up in a way you don't like. Yasmin is next. All right, Yasmin. Are you here? Okay, y'all, last call on mini reads. I'm gonna give you guys about a couple more minutes to decide if you would like to book a mini reading with me on this live. I only have a couple spots left and then we'll be sold out. So if you're still interested in getting a mini read, I just dropped the link in the live chat. Last call, last call. All right, let's do this, Yasmin. Yasmin would like to know, what are the good things coming towards me the rest of the year? Okay. The good stuff, the good stuff. John says, bank on this reader. She has cards. Says, well, no, bank on this reader. Her cards are no joke. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. Yasmin spirit, Yasmin. Yasmin. Now, for me to do the rest of the year, that would be an extensive reading. Like I would do it like month at a time. So because we still have several months ahead, what I'm going to do, Yasmin, is just say what's going to come, what's the good stuff coming to you in the near future. And hopefully we'll get some messages that way. I hope that's okay. Spirit, tell me, what is the good stuff coming towards Yasmin in the near future? What's coming towards Yasmin in the near future? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. And we have the High Priestess in the reverse. I think you're going to be more cautious when it comes to your love life. That's what I'm getting. I think you're going to be in a space of wanting to just really evaluate people more closely. And you're going to be more compassionate with how you feel instead of always giving love to other people. But unfortunately, this may affect your love life in a way where you may not necessarily be in a relationship, but you'll find peace and abundance by yourself. Meaning you're going to find stability and abundance and tranquility by yourself. I see you having an influx in your finances and your security. And you're going to build like self-sufficiency to an all-time high. But because you are kind of like very cold and very closed off, I do definitely see like no real long-term thing coming up. But the good thing is money is going to be looking really good for you because you're focusing more on yourself. You're going to be moving in silence, I'm hearing, which is also good. You're not really announcing all this to the world, but because you're doing this in silence, it's going to be a lot of work. You're going to be carrying a lot of the burden, which is, what you would typically do if you're working alone. But like I say, this very cold energy you have, you're not playing games with people. So that's something that I think you need to evaluate. So if you're looking for improvements on love, what can Yasmin work on, spirit? If she wants her love life to improve, you got to stop thinking so negatively about love and not like you got to build your trust with people and not believing that everybody's out to leave you or cheat on you or do you wrong. I think the advice is take your time and have a clear plan on what you want during this time where you're going to be growing financially and stable. I think that's a good time for you to think about what you want. I don't really feel like you want love though right now. I think you're honestly just okay with healing right now, but I'm just saying in the future, if you do want love, those are some things to think about. But you're definitely going to be more stable and secure on your own, and I do see that for you. So good luck to you, Yasmin. Good luck, boo. Yasmin says that's not bad at all. I know it really isn't bad, but if you want love, that may not be the thing you want to hear, but I don't really feel like that's your focus right now. All right. We have DL next. Before we get to DL, do I have any Soul Tribe members here that have a question, a yes or no question? If I have any Soul Tribe members with yes or no questions, you can go ahead and drop it into the chat. You're welcome, Yasmin. You're welcome. If there's any Soul Tribe members on the live with a yes or no question, you can drop it into the chat. Drop your question, your yes or no question. Give you guys about 20 seconds to get your questions together, and then we're going to move to DL. Last call for Soul Tribe members with yes and no questions. All right. I'll check back with you, Soul Tribe, after DL one more time. If not, we're going to continue. Next, we have DL. DL's question is V a friend or a foe? You said, I don't know what it is, but she makes me feel defensive when she is around, like she's being a monitoring spirit. Okay. So you feel like you guys can't really get on the same page. Okay, I got you. So let me look at V. Let's see how V honestly feels about you, DL. Hey, Soul Tribe, drop your questions in the chat. Spirit, tell me about DL's friend V. How does V honestly and truly feel about DL right now in this moment? The Empress in the reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords in the reverse. Your person, the V is someone that I feel like has this flaky energy going on with them, DL, where there's times when they feel like you can be quite selfish. And then there's times when they feel like, okay, they don't want to be mad at you anymore. They really want to see if you guys can really have a good relationship. So they really kind of watch you. And that's why that monitoring spirit you're getting is coming in. They watch you closely and they evaluate you and they really try to see, like, what does DL really want? They feel like you say you want a friendship, but they feel like you're lying or you're not being honest, like you're using them for something. They don't want that. They really want a friendship, but they don't. It's like someone that doesn't trust you. They have a hard time trusting this. Was there something that DL did? Was there something that DL did? Yeah, you guys may have had some type of disagreement or issues in the past. And there may have been like a moment or a break where you guys weren't talking. And so they feel like now they don't know if you're going to take advantage of them or hurt them again. Like they're, they don't really trust you. You trigger this person some kind of way. They feel like they've been through so much with you. So what is their intentions then? What are they intending to do here? The High Priestess in reverse, Five of Pentacles. They're going to pretend like they're the victim. And they're only doing this because they've been overwhelmed by not being with you. Something about your energy to me tells me you're doing better than this person. So I don't know if you have more you bring to the friendship than they do. And they feel some kind of way when they do things to trigger you and you pull back. When you pull back, they look at you as being selfish. Like, can you help me out? Why are you not being there for me? It feels like you do more in this friendship than they do. And when you start pulling your energy back because you start getting kind of suspect about this person, then they see you as being like self-centered, selfish, that kind of deal. So they intend to play this victim card to get you to open up to them. But they don't know because they're a little upset with you. What is their future actions? Yeah, they definitely want you guys to be cool, be friends again. Three of Cups. They want y'all to get together and have fun, but they're scared. So what you're picking up is someone that's fickle about this relationship. It can go either way. And that's what I was getting earlier. It's all a matter of, because you're in a better spot, they kind of let you be the lead in this. And the reason why you feel so defensive in this is because this person always comes off as the victim. And you're kind of like always feeling like you have to defend why you do what you do. So you have to look at when you're in relationships or friendships with people, it doesn't matter what issue, if they're not listening to your concerns, if they're not listening to your feelings, you got to really evaluate, like, is this really a friend? Because I feel like you consider them, but do they consider you? Just because they don't see it from your stance doesn't mean they shouldn't take all of that into consideration. So what is the advice here for Dio? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Hangman. Yeah, I think what's going to happen is you're going to realize that this person really struggles from seeing things from your perspective as to why you hold back at times or why you don't give as much to the relationship. And I think that's going to be an ongoing issue. So there may need to be a genuine conversation between you two, and you let this person know deep down, how do you feel by the way they're acting? And say, hey, I just want to have an honest conversation with you to see, how do you feel about me and what are your feelings for me? And then try to come up with a middle ground solution so that way you both can be on the same page. If you feel like you have to continue to defend your position or you have to keep making her understand how you feel, then that just may not be a good friendship for you. And the reason why she feels like she's a monster spirit is because she's always looking up to you for you to take the lead and you to give her something. She doesn't bring a lot to this because she's always in this, lack mentality. and insecure and feel like, oh, you know, what, poor me, poor me. Okay, but look at it from DL's perspective. I don't think she's looking at it from your perspective, and that's an issue. So that's where the conversation needs to happen. I hope that helps. Good luck to you, DL. Good luck. I hope that brings you a little bit more peace and understanding. Sometimes you have people that are very selfish, and when they get into relationships or friendships, they only want to benefit off of being in that relationship, but they don't want to contribute much to it. And that's what I'm getting. The little bit she gives, she's like, okay, well, give me this. And then when you start feeling like, hey, I'm getting the shorter end of the stick, that's an issue. All right. Good luck to you, boo. Locapoochie, a member of our soul tribe, has a question. Yay. All right, Locapoochie. Hold on, let me put your name down so I can remember to do your timestamp when we get to the end so you can watch this back as many times as you would like. So your question is, how do my Libra felon really feel about me? Now, I can only do yes or no questions for Soul Tribe members. So if you can kind of change that into a yes or no question, I'll be glad to answer it. So if you can change that to a yes or no question, I'll be glad to answer it. While she's doing that, I just want to remind everybody that we are about to reach our end of our reading for today. So if you haven't done so already and you're interested in getting a mini read, I have one more spot available. So last call for mini reads, y'all. Last call for mini reads. If you are still interested, last call. And welcome, Lori. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We're doing mini reads right now, as you can see. Waiting for Locapoochie to change her question to a yes or no question. Once she does that, I'll be glad to answer. We're only doing Soul Tribe members free yes or no questions, and our non-members or anybody, if you have a general question, you'll just click on the link in the pinned comment. It'll direct you to my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. And from there, I'll be glad to answer your question. And right now we're at the tail end of our live stream. And so I'm just reminding everybody that if they have a question, it's time to ask now. All right, do I have any more Soul Tribe members with any questions? All right, y'all. Well, I think that's going to conclude everything for tonight, Locapoochie. I was hoping to get your question, but I'm not able to answer that unless you give me a question that's a yes or no question, unfortunately, boo. So I'm going to give you one more chance. I need a yes or no question, or I'm going to close the live. All right. If I have any mods with any yes or no questions, I can take yours. Any mods that's on the live right now? Hey, Locapoochie, I need a yes or no question, baby. I can't answer your other question because it wasn't yes or no. So I need you to give me a question that's a yes or no question. If I have any mods here, I'll do mods as well. Mods, do you have any yes or no questions? Any mods? Mods and Soul Tribe members. Free yes or no questions. Only yes or no questions for mods and members. If it's not a yes or no question, I cannot answer it unless you pay. But we're sold out on mini reads for tonight. Locapoochie. Okay, I got it, boo. Does he really want to be with me? Okay. All right, Spirit. Tell me about Locapoochie's person that she's connected to in love and romance. Does he really want to be with Locapoochie? Does he really want to be with Locapoochie? All right, we have 10 of Wands in the reverse. We have the Chariot. And we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. The answer is yes. He does want to be with you, but he feels like it's going to be a lot to be with you. And it's a very stressful relationship. So, in order to be with you, he feels like he's going to have to tell you everything you want to hear, even if they may not be honest. Because he feels like you're being quite selfish right now and you may be focusing on yourself and you're creating conflict by doing this. Even though he feels like what you're doing is actually wise, I think this is somebody that just isn't really on your level. They're a page, you're showing up as a queen. That's why they feel like it's a lot of work. So the desire is there, but the effort of what you're looking for is not going to be honest and real. That's what I'm getting. So I hope that helps. Unfortunately, doesn't look like a match. And you said, oh, really? He does talk a lot of crap. Yeah, this is somebody that'll tell you everything you want to hear just to kind of ease the stress and the burden, but it's sad. All right, last call for Soul Tribe members. Soul Tribe members. And mods. If I have any mods on the live and any Soul Tribe member, any yes or no question. You got that too, Locapoochie? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like he just, it's just a waste of your time. You're welcome. Last call. I hate to only answer one Soul Tribe member. I have quite a bit. And I know some of you guys are probably not on the live. It is July 3rd. All right. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and close it then. Well, man, I hate to close it because I want to give everybody a chance to actually get a reading today, but I think that's all we're going to get for tonight. So thank you. Thank you to all of you guys that came and joined the live. It means the world to me to have you all here. If you haven't done so already, please like the video, show your girl some love. Also, don't forget that I do offer personal readings on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. So if you didn't get a chance to get a reading tonight, the link to book a reading is down in the description box below. I appreciate you all coming to the live. I know sometimes when you guys get readings, it's not always the things you want to hear, but having that clarity and the guidance and get the truth, it can really be a healing process. So I hope that those that got a reading tonight, it really triggered something deep within you to look closer at the situation for what it is, so you can make the best decisions moving forward to be on the path of healing, transformation, and abundant stability and the love that you deserve. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I'll have the timestamps for those that want to check back later, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, y'all. Namaste. Good night.